Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Bob and this is Sweezy's World. Appreciate y'all stopping by. This is kind of like my part two on these drones. Probably new information. Maybe you've heard it already. Uh, these drones, they're big. They're SUV size. They're nothing I can buy. At least I don't have that kind of stuff to buy, and it takes special licensing to get something like that. But these things are huge. And where are they going? They follow them out into the ocean. They're landing on what they call the mothership. Now, when you think of mothership, you're kind of looking up to the sky thinking, oh, alien mothership. No, it's probably could be a freighter, uh, big enough to hold these things when they go down in the cargo holds. Most likely from our own local government, from Iran. Now, Iran, believe it or not, is a leader in drones, in drone technology. They send drones to Europe and let Russia have them, and they use them on Ukraine. And they're, car-sized drones. So, it's there for a while. I kind of thought, well, maybe China, but no, I agree with the senator. Senator says it's coming from Iran. They're about the only ones who would actually do something like that. He believes they've set sail, a couple, 3 weeks ago. They're out beyond our 2-mile border. Maybe they're 5, 10, 15 miles out because these drones can travel long distance. Hard to believe. It's very, very hard to believe we don't know where that ship is that's taking these drones in. But you got to kind of sit back and wonder why. Well, why are these drones here? I mean, if you got any ideas, you let me know. They're coming in my opinion, or of course they're over military bases. They're doing all kinds of stuff. It's an intel. They're gathering intel. And why they're picking on Jersey, God only knows. I wouldn't want to be spying over Jersey. They may have some military bases and some shipyards, but nothing that I would want to look at, just saying. Many other places, Norfolk, I'd be maybe looking over there. But they're not down here where I'm at in South Carolina, the low country, military base. We have Joint Base Charleston. The folks down here, if those things come down here, these old Southern boys, they're not going to take them out of the sky, This one senator says we need to go ahead and take them out of the sky. And, foregone whatever could happen. If they take them out of the sky, depending where they're at, they fall down on a house, it's like dropping an SUV on your house, so go figure. But they could, without actually shooting something down, they could use nets and throw a net, hover over it, helicopter, shoot it with a net, get on them props, boom, down it goes. But why? Otherwise, why? Why do you think they're here? And where else are they going to go? Because they've been across the country. They've been in California. They've been certain parts of our nuclear missile bases. Intel gathering. That's what they're doing. They've been over our military bases in the UK and in Europe. So, I mean, I just can't, for them to come out on television and say, we don't know, is a barefaced lie. In saying that, if they really, truly did not know where these things go when they're done flying around, or they didn't know where they came from, then we got a whole world of problems in this country, a whole world of problems. If we can't figure something out where these things are going, they're not telling us. And, they should just come out and say, we're following them. We know where they're from. It's classified. And when it's not classified, we'll let y'all know. How hard is that? But to come up and say, no, we don't know nothing. We got no idea where them dang things come from. Give me a break. So I'll bring this to you as kind of a part two. I do appreciate y'all listening to me a little bit. This kind of bugs the heck out of me because I'm registered with the FAA. I have a local drones. I have small drones, the DJI drones. They're not that big, and they fly pretty high and they fly around, but they tell me that anytime I fly, they know where I'm at. So if that's true, how come they can't find these things that are the size of freaking cars and SUVs, and some of them say they're the size of a freaking bus? Hey, trust me, if it's the size of a bus and they can't find it, I mean, if you don't have a bunker, you need to get one, because these drones are up to actually no good. No matter where they actually come from. I mean, they could be, they're not hobbyists by no means. They could be people with nefarious, ideas, people that don't like the country. But that's an awful expensive freaking drone, and just to fly around. If they're not intel gathering, and if they're not taking in all this information that they're flying over, and they're probably, if they are foreign, just a quickie, if they are foreign, then they're testing the waters and see what we would do, or if we could do anything at all. And, honestly, we're in deep kimchi if we don't know anything about these things. So, like I said, they're not telling us everything. They should just come right out and say, hey, don't know what it is, or we do know what it is, and it's classified, and leave it at that. People would say, okay, well, stop them from flying over my house. Here 2 nights ago, I'm not the only one who saw it. Now, I don't know. It looked like a triangle. It wasn't hidden. It flew 800 feet in the air. Kind of slow, but flew right on over. Didn't have any nav lights. So, and it didn't really sound like an airplane, or a jet, because, I'm used to them in the flight path of Charleston International and Joint Base Charleston with their airplanes and their jets. We have fighter squadrons down here called Swamp Fox. But, yeah, this was weird. Like I said, I wasn't the only one. It was flying over 12:30 at night. And, of course, I'm in here. I'm on the computer at 12:30 at night doing whatnots, watching a lot of videos on the Beatles and stuff like that. I'm in the Beatles. What can I say? And I watch a lot of concerts, so-called concerts, YouTube stuff that they put on, and a lot of the ones that do it for fun, tribute bands. They do it for fun, and of course they make money at it. But still, they're good. Some of them are good. Anyways, I digress. Sorry about that. But anyways, we saw it going over. We heard it going over. Went outside. My neighbor's outside. Do you see that? And I said, yeah, I see that. And I said, I wonder if that's one of those drones, because it was pretty decent size, but it wasn't, it wasn't like a Learjet or nothing like that. It's flying pretty doggone slow. And then, like I said, no nav lights going off. It was just 3 white lights, one in the front, 2 in the back. Couldn't really see in the middle. Flew over, went around, and that's it. And I haven't seen anything since. So, my eyes are always trained to the sky during the day. A lot of people should be looking up during the day. You'd be surprised what you might see. Why aren't these drones flying during the day? I don't know. They fly at night, and they're not hiding them. They're not stealth. You can see them a mile away. They have nav lights. Even though they're drones, they're flashing lights. Some of them have, spotlights out and stuff. They're not hiding them. But they're like 50 of them at a time, so they're a swarm. It could be a very bad issue if they ever wanted to plant some explosives on these things, and because they're big enough, they could hold some stuff. And I won't mention down here because maybe I get zapped. I don't know. But, they could have a little C4, stuff like that, but, and drop them. Just saying, it could make a mess. Could really make a mess. All right, then. Hey, look, enjoy the rest of your day. I really appreciate y'all being here. It's nothing but love for you guys. Like I said, this is kind of like a part 2. You have to talk about this crap because it could be real serious, or it could be just, a bunch of bunk. But, anywho, it's nothing but love for you. Stay safe. Be strong. Keep your eyes to the doggone skies day or night, because, like I said, there ain't no way you know what you're going to see, because not a lot of things happen in the sky that people never see because they never look up. So look up. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye.